I'll just hit this unmute button here, and hit this here button, and then I'll close the timer out so it can't fuck me. And hello everyone, it's time for Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9005 with your host SneakyDevil. We're on episode 26 now. Please ignore the fact that I fucked up the episode number twice.
I mean, who cares?
Yes.
Now that you pointed it out, I'm gonna care. Out of spite.
Well, there we go.
Suffer, Max. That's God intended.
Why are we on a page where you left a review?
Because I got a response.
Oh, God.
Oh, epic. Excellent.
Okay,
So I wanted...
Just what I wanted.
To cover... So I went out last night, and I went searching for some fanfics, and, well, I posted some of my results here.
Yeah, we saw a couple.
Yes, we saw. I was afraid that you were, in fact, being responsible and prepping for our show.
I was actually searching for stuff that I could read.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But,
okay,
yeah.
I gotta make this run downstairs fast, because I actually want to hear some of this shit.
Oh, boy.
Godspeed.
So,
You started it off with a ping to me.
Yes, I did. I started off, so that is also another... You know what, I'll just scroll back over to that server, and I'll just fucking throw up everything else as well, I guess. Because some of these were just so fucking awful that I had to just link them in their entirety. Because they were just so fucking bad.
You motherfucker, honestly. Poisoning my server with garbage.
This fucking one right here, I am just extremely concerned about.
The cat fucker?
The cat fucker, yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
And then, so there was also a couple others. I'll just drag these over here. They were the ones that I was reading that were just so fucking awful. I was just like, why? Now, I don't want to get into them, but I do want to make fun of them briefly.
Yeah, understandable. Have a good day.
But yeah, so let's see. What was the first one? Yeah, here we go. This is the one I got the response to. I should probably bring up the PM on a separate tab so I don't accidentally flash all my information to the web.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Who cares?
Alright, so first off, I did get a response back from that guy when I got really drunk. The dude with the centered story.
Oh.
Where I said, please tell me this is a joke. I refuse to believe this story is anything but a joke. And
it was not a joke.
He responded back to me with, oh ho ho, it's not a joke, my friend. I wrote this because I was bored. Thank you for reading it in its entirety, though. And I responded back with, bro, your entire story is literally centered. It brings physical pain. I know, but it's my first fan fiction. It may be bad, so that's why I'm going to say, do you have any suggestions for me? And I never responded to him because I was like, no.
You should have said fucking delete it.
Delete. I should have just said delete it.
Well, no. Also, I'm back to hear you complaining about the censoring. But Sneaky will actually give advice if it's asked. He usually doesn't get snarky until they get snarky.
Well, I only got snarky with that one because I was like, I'm not going to get started with this guy. It's like if I came across someone who was trying to learn how to ride a bike, but they were pedaling with their hands and the bike was upside down, and they're like, I'm like, you're pedaling the bike, you're just doing everything wrong. And they're like, well, can you give me suggestions? I'm just like, fucking no, I'm not getting involved with that.
I refuse to become a senpai again.
No, I will help someone if they're riding the bike and they're just crashing, or like they're not really getting how tightly they need to grip something or whatever, or they're just like pedaling too hard or whatever. I'll give suggestions there to keep the metaphor going. But if they are literally just so incompetent they can't even understand what sitting on a bike is, I'm not gonna fucking bother. Like that's oh no, fuck that.
You know what, Sneaky?
Yeah.
Pace has just posted something on my server, which I feel like encapsulates this entirely.
Yeah.
You must have been born just for me to punch you.
Oh, where did he post that?
The manga
Oh,
channel.
yes, this one, this picture right here. You know what? I'm actually gonna save this to my meme folder because this is an excellent meme for everyone else if they want it. Just right there.
Really an excellent meme.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Look at it, yeah. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
This is a great
That's a
response.
great manga.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
I need to continue that at some
I
point.
completely forgot that was a panel.
Same.
Oh, is this the wait, is this the princess that just like punches people and stuff?
Let me
Yeah.
just let me just ask one more thing.
The
Right,
next one
yes.
is even better, honestly. What a coincidence. It's my favorite. That pork meat of yours looks so tender that looks like it's worth hitting.
Like this is me to this is me to like 80% of the fan fiction authors we cover here. Like some, like say
Yeah.
80% because like some of them are just genuinely just like I don't know what I'm doing and it looks something like a story, so they're clearly trying at least.
Yeah.
But like 80% of people here, I just want people to know this is what I want to do to them.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this story, Red Dragon Slime, it's a DXD slime isekai story,
Hell.
and it's literally just Issei when he gets killed at the start of DXD, instead of getting reincarnated as a devil in DXD, he goes through the whole isekai process that slime isekai goes through, gets all of the abilities that slime isekai got, etc., etc. I mean, the author does a decent job of having Issei go through the same thought process to get the same skills. So it's like, all right, fine. You know, I'm still curious where it goes. So where it goes is nowhere. It copies canon precisely, like zero deviation from canon. And so I left a review on his story. That says, it took you 2 years to write 1,600 words that were a literal copy-paste of canon, with the only difference is that you added commentary from the main character about boobs. How the hell do you expect to write the rest of this story before the heat death of the universe?
Be true.
Because it took him 2 years for Issei to get out of the cave. Yeah. Took him 2 years and 1,600 words for Issei to leave the cave. You know, that the cave that the slime isekai started in?
Yeah.
Not because like, you know, he spent longer in the cave really trying out all these different abilities and stuff and hunting down all the monsters or any deviation. Literally just word for word canon. And so he sent a response back with, I feel as if you're taking an issue with my story.
Really?
It's like, bro, I was being generous when I said 16,000 words. You really only got 14,000 words here of canon copy. Like you didn't even like deviate, bro. Like you literally just copy pasted canon, and yet somehow your anemic writing ability couldn't even handle that one.
God, motherfucking damn.
But yeah, 583 favorites somehow. I'm baffled by this information.
What? How the I mean, well, actually, no, never mind. I know how.
Oh, fucking hell.
I just wish I didn't.
Is it because people are fucking retarded?
People are fucking horny mostly, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing, really.
Now, I will say that he does indicate Issei is going to have a harem. Shion, Milim, and Shuna are going to be involved in this. And he's going to use his slime abilities for sex.
Excellent.
According to the author.
Exactly what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, which is probably why he has 583 favorites, because this is, as it is right now, it is literally canon. Slime cannon.
Yeah.
Just perfectly slime cannon. Nothing changes. He does the exact same actions. All of the characters have the exact same dialogue. There is not a single ounce of deviation so far.
The horny bait.
Indeed. It's literally just horny bait. We haven't even gotten past the last chapter. The last paragraph of the last chapter was he killed the wolves, the dire wolves that show up at the Goblin Village.
Yeah.
Like, so it hasn't even gotten anywhere near the horny yet, and 583 people are already like, my dick is out, where's chapter? And like I said, it took him 2 years to get to this point. He posted this story January 30th, 2020.
Right.
It's taken him 2 years to get here.
Even I could do better than that.
You have done better than that.
Exactly. I mean, I didn't post it, but I did do better.
So the next thing up here I wanted to cover is some of these various crossovers that I had been scrolling through and was just horrified by. So we got every single word I read. This is another one of those stories where every single word I read just makes it worse. DOD, The Birth of Legends, a high school DxD SCP Foundation crossover, Book 1, V2,
No.
Adam Rose.
Ah, yes, this one.
Adam Rose was just a young member of the Navy SEALs when his life suffered a sudden change. An organization that protects humanity and people from the past, a cute devil, and a troublesome family. At least his life won't lack thrill. Contains characters from Ruby, To Love Are You, Monster Girl Quest, and Monster Girl Encyclopedia, and more franchises I can't list here. OC times Mega Harem, Ecchi, Gore, Limes, AU, Romance Story, 2,000 word chapters, first posted last year.
By Sigmar, you're an idiot.
How the hell is
It is a weak word to describe what is going on here.
These are the kinds of stories that I just sit here, and this is why I rail on Aura so hard when he used to propose his dumbass ideas, because it's just like, dude, I get the idea of doing this like mega crossover between Halo, Star Wars, Mass Effect, and Warhammer. Sounds awesome, but do you realize how much wordage you need to slam into that story to make it even remotely feasible?
Too much.
Way too much. Way too much effort.
Good fucking god.
And this is supposed to be some sort of fucking Navy SEAL harem SCP Foundation like fuckery fusion world with To Love Are You, MGQ, MGE, Ruby, somehow Ruby, even though Ruby's on a different planet and or post-apocalyptic, and like just like fucking holy shit, how the hell are you even going to get the word count to describe this world, let alone progress the characters in it?
Quick question, he isn't.
Oh, yeah, actually, quick answer, he isn't, because it took him 2 years to write 5,000 words. Sorry, 1 year to write 5,000 words.
Honestly impressive.
Which,
like, Jesus Christ.
I'm just baffled that these, like, I understand your you can tell with the multi-crossovers, these authors have the idea. They have like the passion inside them. They're like, oh, I really want to do this like big thing. It's like, dude, I get it.
Yeah.
You want to do the big thing. Big thing is cool, but
unfortunately, brain small.
Yeah, unfortunately, brain small, and I'm not calling you stupid. I'm just saying brain small in general.
Yeah, too small.
Like, not even Tolkien did the whole massive crossover.
Yeah.
Control Shift 2. And then, yeah, if we can get rid of this. We have a group chat. We can go in there. So then we have this one. This is a Fate Stay Night My Hero Academia crossover. Oh boy. This one's not good either, boys. So it's called An Assassin Among Heroes.
Oh no, this one.
Yeah.
The dumb one.
Yeah.
This already doesn't sound.
They're all real dumb, Gray.
I'm gonna give you the author name. I know I rarely give out the author name, but I'm gonna give you the author name so you know what you're about to get into with this summary. By Dark Scythe Drake. Yeah. Yeah, so you know where this is going. Heroes, they all miss the big picture. They conform to society.
We live in a society.
They limit themselves. I tire of this. I have been given a chance. I too shall be a hero, but I won't be like them. Beware, villains, for the evening bell has tolled thy name, and the world shall know the assassin has risen from the grave!
Good fucking god.
Oh, they're doing King Hassan. That's even worse.
Yeah, first person OC, totally not a self-insert. Yeah, it's in the cutoff section here. It says Hassan.
Fuck, you leave Gramps out of this.
Nope, Max, they gotta ruin everything.
Too late, fucker.
I like how this author is like, guys, it's a first person OC. He's not a self-insert. Even though I'm called Dark Scythe Drake and this story is fucking edgy as shit, I swear he's not a self-insert.
I know, I mean, it is literally first person OC, but yeah, not insert.
It's definitely not an insert, guys, I swear.
Yeah. Clearly.
If your name wasn't Dark Scythe, I would probably give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, give a little bit more doubt on that one, but it's like, the fact that you have to say it's definitely not a self-insert, it's like, buddy. Got some bad news for you.
Chief. Yeah, no.
I don't know about that one, Chief. So, this also is a fantasy drama. Now, I will give author credit. I will give the author credit. It was posted starting in 2020, February of 2020. He's got 17 chapters out and 120k words. So, you know, he's committed to it. He committed to the bit. That doesn't make it good.
Of being retarded.
Yeah, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make it good, but he committed to the bit. So, you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah. You know, this is sort of like 10 times more true in the fucking Eminence in Shadow.
Yeah,
with none of the self-awareness.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, God.
So then we have everyone's favorite author, James D. Fox.
Oh no.
Who has decided...
Oh, yeah, he was part of this.
Yeah, he's decided he's going to make a new story. It's a post-Golden Morning Worm story that crosses over into Fate Grand Order.
Oh no.
I don't know that I trust him with this.
Yeah, no.
So I've read the Silver and Steel.
Yeah.
Started out okay and got progressively worse from chapter 10 onwards.
It got
even
really
fucking
bad.
Lupine hates that story.
Lupine literally was so angry, he was like, I'm going to scream when I told him about this one.
Yeah, he went on a fucking massive rant about it, like, a couple years ago.
Every single time's name it comes up, he will go on to a rant, and it's really annoying.
It's funny.
It's kind of it's funny, yeah, honestly. Like, fucking Mr. Fate gamble himself ranting about a story being garbage, like, you know it's fucking garbage at that point.
You know a story's trash when Mr. Fate's gamble comes in and goes, yo, bro.
Big true.
I set the bar, but somehow you're fucking limboing under it.
Yeah. God motherfucking damn.
Oh god, but yeah, so basically premise is that post Golden Morning, Taylor gets summoned as a hero into FGO. Which is just cringe. Because I'm not really sure what kind of hero she's supposed to be. I guess ruler. But you know, she doesn't exactly
That
have.
would be the only thing that she
Okay.
would really.
Yeah.
Well,
go
the only
towards,
way he
but
can make this. Sorry, Gray. What were you saying?
that's the only way that he could really justify her being as a ruler, but at the same time, she doesn't really function as a ruler.
No,
in any way.
she'd have to be ruler or avenger, one or the other. I don't think any other class would really suit post Gold Morning Taylor.
I would
Yeah.
say ruler, if only because Avenger. She never actually avenged anything.
Yeah, she doesn't really feel as an angry mango either.
Yeah.
So.
She was always the more I will say, despite her extreme high hoarseness in the start of the story, and her moralizing near the middle of the story, and the unsatisfying finish of the story, she was always a grand American subscriber of the idea of a grand offense is a great defense. Where if you're too busy attacking someone, they aren't able to attack you, so therefore your defense is perfect.
True.
Didn't work out great for her. But I admire her tenacity. But I don't think she would make a good servant. She would make a pretty shit servant, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, then we have this story here. So speaking of LGBT barbecue, there's this fucking story.
Oh no.
Naruto My Hero Academia. Rated M. Romance. Naruto is adopted by Kakashi. Naruto and Izuku have romance. Male-on-male sex will be more powerful than canon. Takes place in the Naruto universe. 13 chapters.
And raining down on me.
Yeah. I was just like, why? Where are the killer fanon mobs when you need them? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Where is the
Viscerally feel that.
fucking hate mob? Like, goddamn, here's a target for you, boys and girls.
There was
Whatever the fuck you
another
are.
story. I didn't take a picture of it.
Thank
but
God.
I posted it.
My poor server.
Yeah, we got jumped last night, and it was a thing.
I was ringing. Oh yeah. The next story I found was a self-insert OC who was Izuku's brother, who was abandoned because he was the same age as Izuku, which
That's fucking.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And he shows up to save Izuku from Katsuki? Yeah, Katsuki, when he goes to blow him up in the prologue. When he's defending that like 6-year-old kid from Katsuki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he shows up then. He's like, Izuku, I'm your long-lost brother who is your mother's other son. I'm the same age as you.
That your mother never told you about.
Yeah, that your mother never told you about.
I'm your long-lost twin.
Oh yeah, then there was another story where Hawks became a zombie and has gay sex with Dobby, and for some reason it's a One Piece cross. Like, at no point in time in the summary was there any reason that it's a One Piece cross. It was like, Hawks just turns into a ghoul and has sex with Dobby! And it's like, fucking... what? One Piece!
I would... Sneaky, I would be gaming right now, but I don't think Twitch could handle it.
No, Twitch cannot handle it, no.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Wait, is this the,
Oh, God.
You haven't shown the one that you pinged me for.
Oh well, yeah, that's coming at the end. I'm trying to find the. Oh yeah, here we go. The male times male soul bond sex story with 6-year-old Izuku.
Oh, this fucking thing.
I'm sorry, what?
God, why?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
upon you.
I forget what the crossover was. I think it might have been a Naruto crossover. But basically, the premise of the story is that everyone has a soul partner out in the world, and Izuku's soul partner was a 30-year-old Naruto or something. I think it was. Yeah, something along those lines. And so, 30-year-old Naruto has sex with a 6-year-old Izuku. And it's just like, bruh.
You know, honestly, becoming a Muslim seems kind of fucking like at this point.
All I'm saying is the Taliban are executing pedophiles. So, I mean,
exactly.
Whoa, the FBI be upon you.
Well, who would love to see a hate mob beating the shit out of Naruto? Not because they think he's a Kyuubi, because they think he's gay.
Bruh.
That's terrible.
Hell yeah. Inshallah, he shall be stoned. That is the will of the prophet.
Anyway, we got Strangers in a Strange Land, which is another really cringe one. It's a Monster Hunter My Hero Academia cross. And I was like, okay, I'm seeing these two things. I'm like, alright, I'm following. So, what's a hero in training to do when he awakens in a strange land filled with fantastic sights and terrifying monsters? If you're Izuku Midoriya, then you fight like hell to to help the people of your new home out. So it's like Izuku shows up, Monster Hunter World, with the All Might power. And I'm like, okay, this could be good. This could be good. And then they do this part.
They fucked it up.
Then they do this part. Together with Mina, the alien queen, pink girl,
woman,
acid skin. Mina, his now trusty Palico sidekick.
Oh no, this motherfucking one.
He'll show the residents of Astera what it means to be a hero. So Mina, for some reason, turns into a cat. This is very important, and you'll see why in a second. Rated M, romance, Izuku times Mina.
And we're done.
Yeah. And the fucking Monster Hunter crossover.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've just...
literally fucking a cat. I swear to God.
Yes, fucking a cat. Yeah.
I'll be back.
We got bombarded with stupid shit last night.
Thanks, Sneaky. Is very fucking cool.
Sneaky unleashed hell.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, if I have to suffer through this fucking garbage, you guys do too.
Joe's the one that gave us a stroke trying to read it.
Oh, I think I already linked that. We already covered that. You're late.
Okay,
yeah, you're late to
that one was just a what the fuck.
Like literally every word that just made it worse. The one that where literally every word made it worse. The SCP.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The strong.
A certain school for fairies and heroes. Izuku begins his journey to become a pro hero at UA High School, but little does he know that he will make friends that will help make his dream a reality. A My Hero Academia fairy tale, certain magical index multi-crossover. It's a mecha crossover story. With the entire cast of all of these other properties being students at UA.
Great violence.
Which, by the way, I got into a massive argument with someone recently, because they're like, why does every fanfiction author use the words UA? Everyone knows it's UE. I'm like, well, they use UA in the translation.
Man.
And
the official translations of everything.
Yeah, in the official translations, and on top of that, in their logo is a giant U and A. So like, yeah, technically it's called Yui, but it literally all the media says UA, for you know.
What was their response to that?
They're wrong. It's I was arguing with someone who does fan fiction, Max. What the fuck do you think their response was? If there was anything but I'm fucking a retard, then you were the one in the wrong.
Yeah.
Then we have this one. It's a Naruto My Hero Academia cross, right? Get ready for this one. So it's called Kitsune. The boy who the sludge villain had tried to possess was not Tatsuki Bakugo. It was Naruto Uzumaki.
Great violence.
I'm drinking to this. I need it. Ugh. As he was suffocating on the verge of losing his life, a torrent of memories from Naruto canon floods his mind. Memories of being a superhuman being glowing with red light, an incredibly powerful person that looked just like him. It was another him, from another world, from another life. This is a romance story, rated M, featuring Naruto and Mirako, the rabbit lady.
Right, well, the rabbit lady is kind of based, but like the rest of it,
it's also like a 14-year-old, a 16-year-old times a 25-year-old. So
yeah,
she's pretty close. She's close to 30 by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
not.
She's mid-20s at the youngest.
I would stick my dick in the rabbit lady, but like, this ain't it, chief.
You wouldn't read about a 14-year-old sticking their dick in a rabbit lady?
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what happened.
That is, in fact, low on the list of things I wish to read
also,
about.
I'm really confused
very
as to where the author's trying to go with this one. Now, 616 people favorited this story on the basis of a single chapter that lasts around 3,000 words. 4,000 words if you're generous, with this premise. So there's barely any content to this chapter, but 616 people favorited it, which really confuses to me because I'm not really sure what the premise of the story even is. So Naruto, while suffocating to death, gets memories of an alternative version of him with superpowers. How does that help the Naruto that's suffocating? He doesn't have chakra.
Yes.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the Kyuubi sealed in him. Like,
well, clearly Sneaky has the power of God and anime on his side.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, of course. Like, I was gonna say, like, if you're gonna really like, oh yeah, Goku gets the memories of another Goku going Super Saiyan and then proceeds to go Super Saiyan, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks for DBZ.
Well, that's also canon, so.
Oh, see, there we go. See, that's why it's so easy to be believed.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not really sure how Naruto, with the memories of canon Naruto, is exactly supposed to do anything without chakra or the Kyuubi.
The power of make-believe.
He'll just wing it, Sneaky, obviously.
Yeah,
or also, I do have to add that Naruto actually trained a shit ton. Like, physically trained. Like, actually, like, exercises and training.
Yeah, he was garbage at chakra control, but...
Yeah,
well, and
see,
throwing
the
weaponry.
thing is, Sneaky, like, the author didn't do that, and they clearly wrote themselves doing everything fine, so
yeah,
who gives a shit?
Right,
exactly.
But
it's fan fiction. Anything can happen,
God,
right?
I fucking hate that so much. Because we are about to encounter that with one of these stories in a second.
Oh, good.
Exactly.
So,
foreshadowing.
Then we have the classic, this is, I feel like this was the best summary for a One Piece story crossover in existence, as I've talked with Gray about this before, is that One Piece stories, you just don't read them. Like, at all, really. you can't read non-crossover One Piece stories because One Piece is still ongoing, and there's plans for it to be going another 3 years. So
yeah, didn't they say 2024?
Yeah, so 2024, 2025.
Something like that.
3 years.
So yeah, two to three more years of canon.
2023.
I mean, well, that's until they release One Piece Shippuden. Of course.
Yes, One Piece Gaiden.
Well, technically, it's already in the Shippuden phase. They already did their 2-year time skip.
Understandable. But what about Two Piece?
I was gonna say we're probably gonna get Two Piece or the Nun Piece.
Nun Piece.
No, I want it to be just about pirate nuns for Nun Piece.
You know
Zero
what?
Piece.
I can agree with that.
That would actually have some comedic value to it.
Ahoy!
Ahoy! I'm horny.
No.
I still can't get over the fact that she went out and dressed up like a nun for that fucking skit.
Yeah, honestly, Marine is based. We'll just leave it there.
I'm sorry, what did she do this time?
So Marine went out and dressed up as a nun for this confessing your sins skit with the other Hololive members, and Fubuki went out and got a priest uniform.
Of course.
And
it was great, honestly.
The purpose was that basically a Hololive member was supposed to join the Discord chat and confess their sins without laughing. And Marine and Fubuki had to absolve them of their sins without laughing.
That's funny that Marine is the one absolving people of their sins.
That's the point.
Yeah, that is exactly the point.
Since, statistically, she's likely the one that caused them.
Yeah, or at least the one doing most of the sins.
And I'm actually pretty sure at one point we did get a Hololive member who did say, forgive me, Daddy, I've been a bad girl.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Sounds correct.
Yep.
And Marine lost it at that one. And so did Fubuki.
God bless.
Bruh. That's all I have to fucking say.
Two Piece. Luffy's son shits all over Luffy's achievements by being even stronger, and then aliens arrive. Factual.
True.
But anyway, so yeah, One Piece.
That reference.
Yes, exactly, right? So One Piece, like I said, is basically impossible to write a story for because it's got, so much fucking canon that you're almost better off to not even bothering. And 2, still ongoing, so there's even more, and this is the endgame canon, which is extremely important to how your whole story is supposed to go. So then, that's the 2 reasons why normal non-crossover stuff doesn't work, and this obviously applies to crossover stuff, because when you cross over, you have even more problems. So unless you're just bringing the exact cast from One Piece into another world, you're gonna have the One Piece cast problems, which, yeah. So crossovers have an even worse situation in where they're pain. Just in general, pain to just read because for some reason, crossover writers for the One Piece section somehow are the most retarded I have ever witnessed.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. You might call them One Piece.
Yeah, basically. As exemplified by this guy here, Straw Hats and the Infinity Gauntlet, a One Piece My Hero Academia crossover.
Wait, no, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, Gauntlet. It's French for
Gauntlet.
It's French for getting ass fucked. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is an Apotheosis AU. So Apotheosis is a fairly mediocre, very popular, however, My Hero Academia story in which Izuku proceeds to create the Infinity Gauntlet using people's quirks as power gems.
That's messed up.
It is a thing. It is Basically,
it's really mediocre. Yeah. So yeah, this is taking place in that AU. After Wano, the Straw Hats are sent to a new world where superpowered individuals call themselves heroes exist. While running away, they meet a boy that had his dream crushed by a childhood hero. Enraged with hypocrisy, the crew decide to help him become hero and his device called Infinity Gauntlet. However, hero can go dark with time. Yeah. So this is an attempt to have the One Piece crew cross over into a fanfiction AU and somehow do everything that's happening in this fanfiction.
There is literally 0 things redeeming about the My Hero Academia fanfiction section.
You get a 0.5 score boost? No. There's no.
It's not the Harry Potter section.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I would rather take the Harry Potter section than the fucking My Hero section.
Bold words!
I know, it's...
And bold words, ladies and gentlemen.
Look, listen, right? The Harry Potter section doesn't have fucking half the Fujoshi's My Hero Academia has. Alright?
Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, that was weird.
What the hell?
It was weird formatting between the two pages. So anyway,
clearly the sneaky EMF field activated.
Yeah, clearly the EMF field was activating. So our next story on this line of pain and drinking.
Sneaky, I told you to stop messing with the machine spirits.
Cheers,
False.
bro. I will drink to that.
I will drink to that. So anyway.
What the fuck is this author note? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Yeah. So.
What in the fuck?
This is a Anime X over Fate Stay Night crossover. Called What? Question mark. A group chat? Question mark. Blake, a guy who had been betrayed by person who he thought, comma, his future, yet she was nothing more than selfish bitch, period. After being betrayed, he caught second stage cancer. He caught second stage cancer.
How do you catch second stage cancer, bro?
He caught second stage cancer.
I request that you return to medical school.
He shared too many needles, so that's what happened.
Yeah. I don't think this guy's ever been even near a medical school.
I don't think this guy's ever been near cancer.
And by that I include WebMD.
Has this guy been near a high school?
No.
Probably not, no.
He dropped out of fucking elementary.
After being betrayed, he caught second stage cancer, comma, and when he thought all hope was gone, all of a sudden he is administrator to multiversal group chat. Oh, I have second stage cancer! I'm going to die! Bing! Wait, I'm the admin of a group chat now? Oh, well, I don't have cancer anymore.
If that was the case, I would never catch any disease.
You're an admin to a multiversal group chat?
Yes.
Well,
does it have Zinch in it?
He injected too many marijuanas.
Unfortunately, yes. He doesn't like me very much.
Just beat him in a children's card game, you'll be fine.
Look, Sneaky, as the owner of the SDM, I'm pretty sure one of you fuckers are in another, dimension entirely. So, where's my disease immunity? Hand it the fuck over.
Hand over.
Your disease immunity. Hand it over.
Alright, now that is pretty funny. I will say.
Got revoked because me and Sneaky are on there.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Spent it all between the two of us.
I will take it myself.
I do fully canonize the fact that the ogres just revere Kirby as a living mall.
Understandable.
Yes.
No,
yeah, stage 2 cancer is usually a very curable form of cancer. It means it hasn't metastasized yet. Yeah, we know, yes. That's... As an admin of a group chat, you automatically gain super cancer. This is also factual. I hate to break this to everyone. Yeah.
Fuck. Well, anyone want the SDM?
No.
No. That's your cross to bear. It's your punishment from God.
Fuck. Well, shit. Alright then. Understandable. Have a good day.
It's okay. You're going to be going to Japan. You can obviously just go ahead and get it cured there. They have so much better medicine.
Just shoot the weed beam at it. Turn your cancer into a waifu.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go.
Just
Sneaky,
go ahead and go
I
meet
hesitate to
Truck-kun,
ask
too.
this question, but does cancer waifu exist yet?
It absolutely
See, I was
does.
already ahead of you.
I'm sure it does.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let me see what the internet has made into a waifu. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need to Google this one. We're gonna do Cancer-chan waifu.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah, we got one. Got a hit.
Yep.
Cancer-chan.
There we go. It's right there for you. That looks. The one I posted was fucking horrible, to be honest. But
what did you post? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! What the fuck is this? It looks like it was drawn by James D. Fox.
Ah, yes. The human demonette. I see. Thank you.
Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
I will reply to this. If only all of them could be like this.
Oh, God.
So Kaz did post a relevant picture, where all fake crossovers should just be more of this, because honestly,
yeah, I saw that earlier, like I saw that back in March. Just like I don't know how I feel about this one.
Honestly, with how shit the fake crossovers are, if they were just more of, hey, Shiro, surprise, I'm sending you somewhere, it'd be more tolerable, because they're so fucking cringe sometimes with how they transfer people over. But yeah, so anyway, stage 2 cancer, and it was cured by being an admin of a multiversal group chat, where he could interact with fictional characters! ! It's
if you're interacting with them, they have ceased to be fictional.
Also true, yes. It's a humor adventure story, with 144 favorites, 36 chapters, about 1.5K words per chapter. So, this is... Oh, this is rough. Oh, okay. Do I read this, guys?
I think you should at least read the fucking author's note.
What is the author's note?
Like, I mean, the first, like, couple...
Oh, like this right here? Okay.
Yeah, this is the first line, like, God. Not at the bottom, like the top, to the first line break.
Yeah. Romance, it's really simple, yet complicated. Sweet, yet bitter. Sometimes
Boy, I'm looking like 3 lines down and I'm not happy.
Yeah. Some romantic stories start in unexpected ways, or a developed one to say it's mysterious, and then there is me. That makes no sense at all.
That makes 0 sense. Thanks.
Yeah, that didn't decipher into anything intelligible.
The fucking what? No.
I thought I had found my one and only true love, my forever, but I was wrong. As certified weeb, I'd call my situation an NTR. Yes, I have been NTR'd. Might have described in colorful way, but no, this revelation hurts like hell, not to mention depressing. I have been mentally damaged, major one. And that's not all. My bad luck didn't just end with me getting NTR'd. When shit hits the fan, you'll never know what happened. What?
I am just...
What?
I was looking at this guy's profile and
oh boy, okay. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
He has 2 more stories.
I'm sure he does. As for me, well, I got 2nd stage cancer. You just got it. You just out of the blue.
My man... my man contracted it.
He rolled the gotcha, dudes. He got a bad roll.
Yeah, he got the deck of many things, and he rolled cancer.
Unlike you, who rolled exceedingly well.
That's up for debate.
No. Yeah, that's kind of
I more meant in the last session that we had, but yes.
That's still up for debate.
In D&D, that's a different thing entirely. Sneaky as a whole, kind of fucked, not gonna lie.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. I might come to the conclusion that English is probably their fourth language.
Well,
no.
Probably.
No, it's their first language.
I hate Americans. I hate Americans.
Yeah.
I hate Americans.
I'll take this one.
Like, as someone who has English as their second language, like, how the fuck do you guys manage to be so fucking bad at it?
Oh, we stopped requiring people being literate.
Ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, turns out when you let the government educate your kids and then constantly lower the standards of that said education so all the kids get past class, you end up with no one passing the class with any sort of literacy.
Amazing. Hey, Sneaky, you know, this guy's a fan of Neon Sangetsu.
Oh, why am I not surprised by this information? Oh, wait, it's because this author's retarded.
Wait, yeah, Parcacious as well.
Oh, yep, okay.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I'd take more Parcacious over whatever the fuck this guy's trying to write.
Saint Infernal Neos. I think that's familiar to me.
Yeah, I know him, yeah. He's a pretty good author.
Yeah.
Clearly, this guy. Clearly, this guy did not get anything from any of those authors. He read their stories. He read them so much he favorited the authors, and just did not pick up what those authors put down in terms of how to write a story. Like I would take even some like third-rate Parcacious purple prosing going on here, instead of this like, dude, I just smoked a bucket of weed and now I'm high and what I'm about to say is really deep philosophy 101 shit here. Because this is cringe. This is just cringe. I caught cancer, guys.
Yeah. Wow, I got cancer and then I got isekai?
Oh, apparently, according to Potato, no one survives cancer, according to this author. Which...
Well, alright then. Shit.
I got second stage cancer, and it was bull, and it was shit. And it's like all bad luck came after me with second stage cancer.
I fucking wish.
How terrible my fate is. I lost my girlfriend and got second stage cancer. That's
survivable, you
it's
idiot.
Pretty all of that's pretty survivable.
Yeah.
My aunts had that.
Despite that, I didn't shed a single tear.
Honestly, like, if someone in Gray's fucking family can survive it, then anyone can.
Was I brave for not crying? God. No, I'm terrified and depressed. That's kind of pathetic, to be real with you, buddy.
Who gives a shit, honestly?
Yeah. Like, just many things happen in short moment in my life that I was caught off guard. I didn't even know how to act. Crying won't change anything. I know that. I'm aware. I just find my situation sad. Bruh. Shut the fuck up, please. I look outside the hospital and I go, I am living sad life. Holy shit, dude. He's still going on about how bad his life is.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the reviews currently, and the 3 newest reviews are from a guy called Kitsune Obsessed Freak, and they're all fucking shitting on this retard, like, goddamn.
Oh, okay, we'll check the reviews after that.
When someone called the fucking Kitsune Obsessed Freak is shitting on you in the reviews, you know you've fucked up.
Yeah, it's like the guy who's got the, like, obsessive foot fetish, and every single picture on his, like, DeviantArt favorites is like massive elongated feet, and he's like, dude, you got a problem. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And the fucking foot fetish is telling you got a problem.
I like, quoting directly now, get your grammar fixed if you want people to fucking pay you to write. That's just ridiculous.
He wants money for this?
Fucking apparently, yeah.
I gotta see this. I gotta find where he's asking for money because oh my god, that's hilarious.
One.
Well, what chapter is that review for?
That's on 31. Yeah. It says please support me on Patreon.
That is fucking hilarious. Holy shit. This dude straight up comes out with this kind of fucking garbage. I could shit on a keyboard and provide a more eloquent chapter than this. And he wants to get paid for it.
Oh god, let's see. How many fucking fans does he have? What? I think I found the guy. Wait, is this the guy? No, this can't be the guy.
What guy?
Hang up. I'm looking currently. No, this isn't the guy. This isn't the guy. Hang on.
I found more willpower.
A Patreon account, which earns like fucking $120 a month.
That can't be him.
Yeah. No, it says for different stories. So
okay.
Wait, no, it actually is. What? It's the same fucking ID.
No.
Please no.
Charlotte's 143.
No.
This earns like, I mean, I'm converting from Norwegian currency currently, so it's probably like.
Hold on, let me.
Well, yeah.
Here we
what
go.
even is the Norwegian currency?
Norwegian krones. So it's like
Yeah, Charlotte's 143.
9-1 currently on dollars.
Oh, okay, yeah. okay. I understand why this guy might be getting money now. So it looks like he's got a OG story.
Yeah, like it's not on his fucking fanfiction account. Well,
yeah,
actually,
two daily chapters of my unconventional delivery system, and 2 chapters of I can see parameters in a rom-com world.
You know, I was hoping the name of the story was My Unusual whatever.
That's a fucking like what's it called?
Jesus Christ.
Ixiparku. That's a fucking thing. I'm too drunk to remember what words are called. Sorry.
What the fuck is going on here?
I want to die.
What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is... So many bad points in this story. Where do I even begin? The MC is a lying scum that lies to even the closest people when he doesn't even have a reason for it. He lives in a world where dragons, demons, and heroes come from another world, and his aunt even knows dragons that come from another world. But for some reason, he hides from her his gaming system. Of course, he has a fucking game system. That permits him to go to other worlds to make package deliveries, and he constantly lies about it to the aunt, even though she knows about it all. He, the author, doesn't even explain why the MC is so adamant about hiding his power to make package deliveries. After that comes what makes the novel even worse, is that the author made the 2 girls from Demon Slayer have feelings for the MC, and even shows them being heroines, but suddenly they are dead, and then he goes back in time, and then they are married, so it's extremely pointless chapters that he updated with. If they don't have any relevant importance, why waste a bunch of time and chapters to make like they are important? He should simply create other characters or make them not love interested. This is...
Oh my god. I fucking hate this. He replied to some of the reviews.
I love that the author did reply to this with, "This is a nice review of my story. I approve of it." And then goes on to say, "It's very pointless for you to argue with me about this story. Anyway, it's just your opinion."
God. Look at the fucking thing I screenshotted, Sneaky. Yeah, that's all bullshit, that guy's review. Like,
but
Christ.
Oh, wait, oh, the Tao of bullshit. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah. The reply to that is just fucking amazing, to be honest.
Okay, let me pull this up because apparently they have a full fucking thread conversation here. "I would give this fanfic a 5 stars, but you just added the descendants of the Concho sisters. It's like adding the clones of the original just to add to your story. You should have just added the originals in." So then author goes, "Thank you for reading, but this is a very personal review. I don't get it. Why are you so offended I put in the granddaughters of the Conchu sisters? Just because your waifu wasn't fucked by the MC and you're just acting like this towards me?" What?
I don't think the reviewer's the one with the problem here.
I have seen many unreasonable people comment on my story, and you're in the top 10. What?
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
What?
It keeps going.
Clones? So what does that being her granddaughter mean she's losing in quality? If you want me to list the problems of your novel, then fine. In the latest chapter, it's like his emotional intelligence dropped by a margin, your grammar and sentences are garbage, and some characters don't act like themselves. Oh, the likes and dislikes ratio of his comment. Yeah, apparently this dude clapping on the author just blasted the author in terms of ratio.
Oh my god. Fucking 2 reviews below.
Imagine getting ratioed hard. Holy fuck.
On your own story,
amazing,
no less.
to be honest, like, fucking hell.
This story is such a shit show, and you want money for it? What a goddamn joke.
See the thing I just screenshot the Sneaky, like, he used the fucking biggest cop-out defense in history.
Post. There's too much bullshit. Well, there'll be a time where MC breeds FL? Is
female
this...
love interest, I'm guessing.
Oh, female love interest, right. Is this love all AI? Oh my god, he's truly God. No effort in gaining all of the abilities. This story is too easy. It's kind of funny how the author portrays how dangerous the situation is for the MC, but then the MC gets spoiled by the author in terms of powers. And the author responds with, "Well, yeah, duh, it's a fanfic. Anything can happen."
It's my fanfic, I'm allowed to do what I want.
That's fanfic for you, no offense.
It's fanfic. It's fanfic. Also, I would just like to point out, 14 patrons. He's getting $10 from each of these patrons.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
And
$138 a month.
Yeah, he's getting $138 a month.
Not deserved at fucking all.
Does not deserve it at all. No, not even slightly. And with why they're paying $10 a month, you might ask? They can access 25 chapters early.
And some unpublished chapters. I'm gonna assume that's just lewds.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
It's just like, what the actual fuck? Get $10 a month for that?
And $20 a month for every possible chapter of UDS. Like,
every possible chapter? The fuck does that mean?
It means basically he's going to give you a chapter, and then you will tell him if it's good or not, and then he'll either get rid of it or not, depending on what you dick suck to him for.
Yeah, that's like basically, hey, you get to be my beta reader. pay me to be my beta reader. Fuck you.
What is this cringe ass shit on the rest of his author page? Is it wrong to have a daughter in the dungeon? What if the daughters of Bel Cranel go back to the past where he was still young? What kind of crazy troubles will his children bring to him in that timeline? Would the world be destroyed because of them? Find out in next episode of Dragon Ball. P.S. I can't help it. I know this is cringe, but then again, it's a really good line to put in a story.
Well, at least he recognizes it.
No. No.
No, fuck you.
Fuck off, nose hair.
Nose hair.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
RE0, his wife,
Everyone else
another
is
world.
God.
Another what-if story where Subaru's wife and children meet their parents. Different stories for each wife, inspired by RE Homecoming and stars from Form the Future. First Amelia, second Krush, third Priscilla, fourth Anna, fifth is a vote, and more. So basically it's just a connected series of one-shots where his wives go back in time to meet his parents.
Odd decision.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where he's going with that, and I don't think no, he's still updating this one, so I guess he does know where he's going with it. Interesting. So up next we have this story. This is a Dark Souls Ruby crossover. And let me tell you, this is bad. Like, this is bad.
That's fucking awful.
This is really bad.
Good
God.
God.
This is, bar none, one of the worst stories I've ever seen.
I'm gonna look at the reviews real quick. Great.
I don't know if you want to.
Well, I've had a guy called Fearless Leader Bart in there, so I think it's about as much as I expected, to be honest. What the fuck? A Ruby for Honor crossover?
Okay.
What?
That's a pull.
Hang on. There's the link for you. Enjoy.
Oaths of Honor. Ymir, the mighty warlord in command of 100 Viking warriors, falls in battle alongside the Centurion of the Iron Legion during the siege led by the Warborn. But instead of going to Valhalla, they're sent to another world outside of the Nine Realms. Thrust into a strange land, will these sworn enemies set their differences aside? Will they fight to the death with iron steel? Well, first off, they'll set their differences aside because, yeah, they did that in the games. Second off,
true.
They're gonna die.
Yeah.
They don't have aura.
True.
They're just gonna die.
Yeah.
But also it's a V2.
Of course it's a V2.
I hate fanfiction authors.
Too bad.
So anyway,
you managed to surround yourself with a number of them.
Yeah, pretty much everyone in here is a fanfic author.
None of you are free of sin.
Where's the gun cocking noise? You can't say that without cocking your gun after that.
Yeah, hang on. Alright, none of you are free of sin. Yeah, I don't think I carried too well.
No, it didn't.
It did not.
Yeah, my
it
fucking
did not carry.
Background noise blocker caught it, I think. Oh well. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess you're not going on the Russian Badger compilation now.
Same.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
So yeah. Anyway, so they're in Remnant. The Grimm attack them, and they're like, "Holy shit! These monsters are fucking wild!" And so they fight the monsters. And they kind of style on the Grimm using pure raw strength and Viking valor. Oh yeah, apparently they just unlocked their aura by being transported into Remnant.
Suffering. Pain even.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe. So yeah, anyway. Moving on to something else. So Souls of Remnant, yeah, so this fucking story is so garbage. So I thought the first chapter was bad. And I was like, okay, well, let me read chapter 2. Like, maybe his opening was just garbage, right? Okay, so Miss Kobayashi's Magus neighbor is actually not that bad. The small issue with it, though, is the author goes nowhere. They update super slowly, and they go nowhere.
Understandable. What about this, though? Hang on. This one right here for you.
Oh,
yeah. Enjoy. Baba Yaga at the Haspin Hotel.
No.
Die.
Yeah. No. John Wick X Haspin Hotel crossover.
No.
Alright, so anyway, Dark Souls. Souls of Remnant. Quote, you'll face death, enough death to leave you broken. Quote, they hadn't broken. They had survived and completed their missions and found themselves in discarded remnant of world. This is going to be so much fun.
This sounds like a sequel.
Kind of is. It's a sequel to every Dark Souls game. Yeah.
Cringe.
And I don't mean it's a sequel to the Dark Souls series. I mean it's a sequel individually to every Dark Souls game.
Great.
Yeah. So I'll just get to what makes this story so beyond awful compared to the normal shit we cover. So we have some really garbage action scenes going on here. Some really garbage purple prose as well. It's like Z tier purple prose and action.
Amazing.
And so basically it's Chosen Undead, he defeats the guy, goes to the flame, and he's like, well, I could just leave this flame behind. I guess I'll just touch the sword. And so he grabs the sword, and then the God of Light appears and goes, clap, and pops the Chosen Undead out of existence. And then as his soul is falling to Remnant like a shooting star, he notices that a bunch of other souls from Dark Souls are also falling to Remnant. And in Vacuo, a Virgin Mary birth occurs. And that's all the details we're given.
I beg your pardon.
Xi'an, I don't know where the fuck Xi'an is or what a Xi'an is, but someone's giving birth in Xi'an, and apparently Joan Arc is giving birth in Xi'an. And Solaire is John Arc.
You leave Sunbro out of this.
And then
I don't think Sunbro is being left out of this.
Marcus Black had twins, Mercury and someone who has the quote-unquote energy of a guardian. Not sure what that means in Dark Souls 1. Iron Tarkus, maybe? Energy of a guardian?
Yeah, I mean, it's not Solaire.
Yeah.
Not Solaire because he said it was. It is for Joan.
Yeah, I'm not really sure who the fuck Guardian is supposed to be in Dark Souls 1. Then we have in the SDC mines, Faunus is giving birth. And of course he has them being very racist, where he's like, how dare these freaks give birth?
I was hoping the Faunus. I was hoping we were gonna go in the direction of Faunus racism, but okay.
Yeah. And then he was gonna go kill the baby in a post-term abortion. But unfortunately the baby looked at him and he realized the baby was a demon. So he didn't kill the baby.
That's interesting.
So then the characters from Dark Souls 2 also show up. And so yeah, we have our really garbage action scene again. that leads to the ending of Dark Souls 2 occurring. And then Lion Faunus and his wife have sex, and then a baby is born. And it was a lion knight from Dark Souls 2. And then Kuro Yuri, so Black Girl Love? What the fuck?
Tell us, man, who's going to Japan.
I don't
fight for these moon runes.
Say a word. Yeah, no, I mean, and it's kind of blocked by the chat at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Death.
What the actual fuck is this? Cranon the Deathclaw. What the actual fuck?
I'm not sorry. Get fucked. Oh god.
So anyway, yeah, newborn son with the eyes of a warrior. And then, his sister just died during childbirth. Some guy named Steven Santiago. And he looks at this baby in his dead sister's arms, and he's like, this baby will be a king. For some reason. And Jesus fucking Christ, author. And then one of the SDC mine guardsmen is like, oh boy, one of the Faunus just gave birth. It's the miracle of life. And it's even better because the Faunus doesn't have arms. They have raven wings. And I'm gonna sell him on the black market.
Whoa.
Wait,
That's a statement.
Can we ban this author in place of like all the other people in this channel that we should be banning?
We could. Yeah, I wish we could ban this author from existence, but can't. And he's like, oh, this Raven will be a rebel. And then the Dark Souls 3 characters. And so we have the really garbage action scene again, and then we have the ending of Fire King of the fucking what the fuck? They just delete the Dark Souls 3 world? What the fuck? Okay.
And the world was better for it.
And then in the slums of Mistral, a prostitute suddenly became pregnant. Suddenly. And then she gave birth soon afterwards.
Somehow. Randomly.
And then,
no one's quite sure what happened.
Then she soon gave birth afterwards. And then they just tossed the child into the streets to dash its head against the pavement. But fortunately for the child, a local priest saw him and took him in for training.
No, 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 no!
Uh-oh.
Huntsman training, of course. What else would you think that a priest was taking a young, defenseless child in for?
Preaching.
Yes, preaching. Yes, preaching training. Where lots of you have to open your mouth often, and learn how to hold your breath. In the upper levels of Mistral, a huntress suddenly became pregnant, and then suddenly had the baby, and then suddenly retired to take care of the baby. And he was always very happy. He was a very happy boy. Always jovial. Very happy boy. And then in Menagerie, an aquatic faunus that lived underwater suddenly just popped a baby out. And then she died. And then the baby swam to the surface and started crying for someone to rescue him.
This is the weirdest version of Moses that I've ever fucking read, yo.
And then the baby was soon adopted, and he was disgusted by the weakness around him. And then, so once Sienna Khan's White Fang emerged as a terrorist cell, they were looking for new members to indoctrinate, but the boy refused and instead beat the shit out of all the White Fang members. And then he fled Menagerie and went to Mistral. And he kept muttering about someone named Irina.
Oh, you're shitting me.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, he's here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
this pains me so much.
Yep. And in Menagerie, also Menagerie, there was a secret assassins cult that lived by the Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. What the fuck?
The head of the assassins was a woman who suddenly fell into labor one day.
Oh no. When it accidentally fall into labor.
And her child was born on the night of a blood moon. Which obviously means the child was a zombie.
Of course.
And the child was hailed as a demigod and was widely worshipped by the assassin cult. And soon the child became the head of the order and trained himself to become the most deadliest of his child assassins to ever be child assassinating. And then he awakened his semblance soon later and killed everyone in the order.
Interesting.
Yes. Afterwards, he left the cult. I don't know why that was necessary to tell us, considering he just killed the entire cult.
He killed all of them, then he left the cult. Generally speaking, killing all members of the cult is considered the exit interview.
Yeah, I've just killed every member of the cult. Here, let me write out my formal resignation from the cult now. And then he joined the White Fang after killing the entire Assassin's cult for reasons. Yeah. And then with every kill, he ripped out their tongue.
Of course.
Yep, it's that guy, the tongue taker.
He sounds like a friendly person.
I'm gonna fucking take your tongue.
Fucking one is it?
That's the
Because there's three of them in the game.
Oh god, I'm gonna regret typing this into Google, but I'm gonna do it. Dark Souls 3 tongue.
Oh boy.
Oh, sneaky.
Sneaky, did you turn on safe search?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah,
is that top right? Bottom left? I don't know.
Bottom left, definitely. No intelligence, a big yob.
Let's see, yeah, we got, let's see, who's part of her faction?
There's Hazel, there's Crescent Moon Guy, there's Creighton, and then there's Kirk.
Yeah, NPCs are corrected are Ringfinger Leonhard, Longfinger Kirk, Yellowfinger Hazel, and Creighton the Wanderer. Is it Creighton the Wanderer? Yeah, alleged serial killer. Okay.
Of course.
The Dark Souls 2 Iron Man.
Yeah. Not him. He's not a, no, he doesn't look like an assassin. I don't think it's Kirk either, no.
Good God.
It's gonna be either Leonhard or,
It would have to
Creighton.
be Leonhard because Hazel doesn't look it. Creighton is way too Creighton. And Kirk is Spiky Boy.
Yeah, he's definitely, it's probably ring finger, yeah. But yeah, this on the whole is just so fucking cringe. Like, this is just, can it get worse? Oh no!
Why did you say that?
Why did I say that?
You had to open your mouth.
He had to open his mouth, yeah.
So Bloodborne.
Are you
serious? Fucking course.
Why? For what fucking purpose?
So Bloodborne.
Death.
If this man also throws in Sekiro.
He did.
So Sekiro.
Oh fuck.
Ray, you motherfucker.
You spoke it into existence, Gray.
So this author proceeds to do this cycle where he does Dark Souls Chapter 1, Dark Souls 2 Chapter 1, Dark Souls 3 Chapter 1, Bloodborne Chapter 1, Sekiro Chapter 1, and then that's how he repeats his chapters from then on. Where, like, each chapter just continues, yeah. And this by the way,
set up.
This is the entire chapter.
CYOA.
Yeah. This is the entire chapter for each character. So each character only gets like a little chunk of lines per chapter, quote unquote. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we got Kirk here, so that's probably Leonard.
Yeah. Oh, Kirk is actual Kirk.
Yeah, he just straight up gave them their names. Yeah, called it Tarkus. Yep, Tarkus is Mercury's brother.
To the surprise of no one, honestly.
Tarkus deserves better.
Yeah, and for some reason, Solaire is John's twin.
Okay.
And
also, if Tarkus is Mercury's brother, if they fail to kill their dad,
no, they succeed. They kill him. Literally, Tarkus goes, well, we succeeded. And so they just all separate. Also, Mercury pulls out a Glock 17.
Wait, loaded with anti-aura rounds. Oh, those just exist now, do they?
Just straight up, just pulls out a fucking Glock 17. He holds it sideways. He's like, cat.
Ugh.
Oh god.
You know what? I hope when we get to Volume 9 for Ruby,
yeah,
I hope at some point someone's like, let me get the anti-aura bullet. It's just a 50 caliber bullet.
That implies that we're getting Volume 9 and it's not resetting.
Ruby just pulls out her gun. Ruby, you know if you shoot people with that, they'll probably die? Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
I am aware.
Because as far as I remember, I don't remember Ruby actually ever shooting someone.
She shot at people, but I think she's missed every shot she's ever fired at a human.
She's a pretty fucking garbage sniper, actually, now that I think about it.
He's good at fighting
retcon that with, they could retcon that by saying, like, she's hesitant using the actual bullets against people, but yeah, I'm pretty sure she's missed most shots against human foes. She usually just fights with the scythe.
That's kind of cringe.
I mean, that doesn't change the fact that she's probably... some of those grunts that she fought in episode 1 probably did die of internal injuries.
Likely, yeah.
Very likely.
So anyway, yeah, this is an outstandingly cringe-ass story. Oh, by the way, I'm just scrolling through this. Basically, everyone from the Dark Souls and etc. So everyone from the FromSoft universes just instinctively know which school they need to go become a huntsman at, so they can get back together.
Excellent.
They're like, oh yeah, I know I'm in Vale right now, but I need to go to Vacuo to meet some old friends. Like, okay. Bruh.
Odd decision.
There's that story. So I'm not going to cover this story, but I do want to read the author's note for this story. So when I first read the summary, I was like, this could be interesting. So this is called Hibiscus Archer, A Normal Life. That's all she ever wanted. Is that really too much to ask? So why is she caught in another In the middle of this stupid fifth Holy Grail war with a snarky servant by her side. Sigh, oh well, there's only one thing she can do now, which is survive. That shouldn't be too hard to do, because after all, she's gotten quite used to being caught up in wars. What's one more? This is a Orihime main character summoning Emiya.
Have so many issues. How hard can it be to survive the Holy Grail War? You mean the thing where you, as a master,
she summoned,
to die?
She lived through the 1000 Winter Blood War, or whatever fucking it was called. So.
But there's a difference between surviving a war where theoretically no one is directly out to murder you.
No, they were directly out to murder her.
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was actually. Yeah.
She's like godlike in terms of power scaling. So.
She bends reality as far as I remember it.
Like, literally,
yes.
no, absolutely she bends reality. She can reject reality with her quote-unquote healing ability, but her attack ability has literally no limit to it. Her attack ability is directly tied to her ability to imagine someone being injured by her attack.
PC?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And her defense ability is directly linked to her ability to imagine herself being able to defend against an attack. Yeah. So, yeah. She's really fucking broken as a power scaling, and that's why they ended up making her as a very pacifist-y kind of character, because otherwise she would just be able to one-shot everything and everyone. But anyway, so Orihime, Master, summons Archer Emiya, Servant, Fifth Grail War. I was like, okay, you know what? That sounds new, different,
interesting.
Yeah. And then I read the author's note. Yes, this is a new story. A Fate Bleach Stay Night crossover. I should confess that I just watched Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel, and Fate Zero. I don't know anything about Fate lore, and I'm not interested in watching or reading anything else in the Fate franchise. To be blunt, I am writing this crossover because there is no Fate Bleach crossovers with Orihime. By the way, this is a story where Orihime will replace Rin as Archer's master. Rin will also get a servant that isn't Archer, however.
Women.
Archer, by the way, is the best husbando ever! Exclamation point.
Women.
Why did I do this? Because I felt like it. Why wouldn't I put my favorite Bleach character with my favorite Fate character? Of course, Rin is still in the story and participating in the Grail War. She would just have a different servant. That being said, since I'm such an amateur at writing Fate, I'm going to need lots of help. With all the myth and lore, Fate characters and their skill sets and power levels, I'm going to need a lot of help. The most I know about Fate is the memes.
Of course.
Women.
So if any Fate character turns out to be bad, please feel free to tell me and I'll try and change it later. Just don't be hostile to me over it.
Boy, have I got bad news for you.
As for why I'm writing this fanfic, I just want to. So yeah, that was that story. I was like, oh, that's cool. No.
Death.
And
yeah, no, that's like a massive red flag.
Then I moved on.
Instant death. Yeah. I posted a lot of cringe for you, Sneaky. Enjoy.
Unsphere the Stars. What the a Harry Potter story? When you can't change time, but you can't go forward, what is left? Hermione learns how to be a protagonist. Hermione times Tom Riddle.
Okay, but why though?
Look at the reviews and the favorites and the follows. Like
4,600 reviews, 3,780 favorites.
I can't believe that a story
This
with
is-
that many favorites and views is about basically
I can.
Hermione
no,
going
I
with
can.
Wizard
no,
Hitler.
No, see, no, you're forgetting a key function here. Women.
Women. It's true. Women.
Twitch Mod should be knocking on that door any second now.
Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. So then we have this story, which again, lots of red flags that immediately get pointed out to me here. We have lean, green, and very mean. The newest member of Alpha 9, known as Rookie, had long since lost any hope with her voice of humanity ever winning the war against the Covenant. Now Earth was under attack, and after the war seems all but lost. However, as fate may have it, a mission goes wrong, sends the Rookie to most unexpected places. A place where a broken helljumper like her could find purpose. A Halo Ruby crossover with the main character from ODST.
Wait, hold on. Did she say her?
Yes.
Yep. Once again.
Don't question it. Women.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So to make this worse, author's note. I have adopted this story from the original author.
Oh God.
Oh no.
This is my first time ever writing a fan fiction.
Excellent.
More red flags.
He has offered to help me write it.
You know, any more red flags and this look like a fucking Russian parade.
I especially like what I'm about to say. I have posted chapters 1 through 3 in order.
Wow.
Oh Lord. Why does he have to fucking...
I'm not sure what context he's using this in the sentence. Is he saying...
In order to, and I quote, ease the reading process.
I don't know what that means.
Did he post them in proper order to make it easier, or did he post them so that people understand what's going on?
Yes. I think I agree with Nose here. He left the voice channel.
Agreeing with Nose Hair. A truly unfortunate state of affairs.
Yeah, I mean, you agree with me sometimes, so I would say that's worse.
Here we go. This took longer to write than I thought. I apologize to everyone who discovered this story after chapter 4 was posted. Chapter 5, this chapter, is the first chapter that was almost entirely my work, save for creative input from Redshirt, the man I adopted the story from. I hope you all enjoy it. Feel free to leave suggestions, comments, and theories in the comments. There is no comment section. There is a review section. There's a difference. Women. Here's to 2022 being less shitty.
Haha, no, fuck you.
Oh, if only you knew.
Posted 22 hours ago.
Well, that's the that's the newest chapter.
Oh, this
Not
is the
this
newest
chapter.
version, yeah.
They posted more.
Oh no,
Unfortunately.
this isn't the newest version. Okay, so basically this chapter was originally posted December. And then they updated the story by updating this chapter to tell everyone that updates to a new chapter might come soon. That's why this story is 22 hours recently updated, is because they just re-uploaded this chapter with more author's notes on it, giving people an update about the future of the story, which is to say, updates might come soon. So,
suffering.
Fuck this person. Fuck this person a lot. I hate authors that do that shit.
Yeah.
Also, this story isn't dead, guys. I swear, it's just really slow going on my part. It's like, bruh, in the 6 chapters you've written, which, in your own words, a majority of them were written by someone else, you have equaled 1 chapter that Gray and I have written. And it took you a year to do that. It's still going, guys. It's still going.
Maybe you are the slow one. Mentally.
Yeah. I did promise a new chapter. Oh yeah, so we do have chapter 6 now in the past 22 hours. So they updated that one and then actually updated with the chapter. So fair enough, I suppose.
Wow. Riveting.
I mean, so far, scrolling through the Spag, they clearly got a handle on Spag.
Oh,
you know,
God.
I'm not.
Bare fucking minimum.
Yes, dear God, they actually have covered the bare minimum. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It's very impressive.
Truly amazing.
Outstanding, some might even say.
Honestly, like, that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
You managed to write properly. Wow.
Yeah.
Listen, I wish it wasn't a feat of near superhuman engineering on this fucking website, but it is.
Yeah. God. I hate fanfiction. Have I ever said that?
I know.
You repeated it a few times.
You said that quite a bit.
Well, I mean, like, clearly it's worth repeating.
So yeah, anyway, apparently, according to some of the reviews and what people have said and some of the author's notes we were seeing, Yang gets like severe PTSD from Alpha 9 showing up.
Oh no. Anyway.
Well, this being Yang, she'll be over it within a few hours.
Only a few.
Great chapter. I think Rookie's fighting style should stay the same, only being improved by Aura to be faster and stronger. ODST's fighting style is shoot it till it dies.
Rookie's fighting style? What fighting style? He's a Marine.
Great violence.
He's a Marine. Yeah, they shoot things.
Gun go rat-a-tat-tat.
Bert.
Or well, no, I get okay. He's an ODST, so I guess SMG goes.
Bert. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, they have a combat knife too. It's like, yeah, they don't really expect to use a combat knife like ever. Even in modern day combat, you don't use a combat knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let alone future combat with even better guns and better armor and
doesn't fucking happen.
Yeah.
Like you try to melee someone and you've fucked up. Massively.
Especially in ODST where you're mostly fighting brutes.
I'm loving Broken Yang.
BRB.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't they also remove the ability to assassinate brutes in that game or something if they knew you were there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was so much fun in mine and Atin's playthrough. You get one assassination, use it well.
To be fair, Max, people in Halo 3 were literally jumping over their heads to fucking stab them.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's fine, but it's single player. Who the fuck cares?
Fair.
It's not PvP. You don't need to balance it for that.
Well, Max, you don't understand. The MLG gamers won't play our game unless it's hard.
We call that legendary mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trivializing legendary with the fucking thing. But yeah, fuck it, that was stupid.
Yeah, it's great. We wasted an assassination on a grunt testing the system out. Just good call on our part.
I mean,
and then in Reach, they
knew
decided to go, hey, you know that assassinating brutes thing you like to do sometimes in 3? Yeah, you took it out in Halo ODST. What do we do now? Oh, you don't get to do it on all unless it's like that fucking long-ass animation. And it's only once.
Kind of wish they just had removed it entirely with the, in-universe explanation being like, you're an ODST. You're not as strong as a Spartan in Mjolnir.
Yeah.
But no, they still gave it to us. They teased us with it.
I mean, I guess the idea is like you're using your combat knife to get a quick kill, like with your knife, and then you lose the knife because you fucking stabbed a brute in the fucking throat with it.
What the fuck?
What?
What is going on here? I'm trying to read as you're like quickly scrolling, and
apparently Yang just has PTSD. Like, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck Yang gets PTSD, and apparently she doesn't get it. She just has it here, and the author just randomly has her waking up in the middle of the night going, "Oh my god, not again. No, you're all illusions. You're all hallucinations. I need my meds. I need my meds." And then she realized that she never picked up her new bottle of meds.
mm-hmm.
And then she bashed her head in. And apparently Ruby's dead.
And Tai Yang is as well, from what I'm gathering from this section.
Yeah, Tai Yang, Summer, and Ruby are all dead,
if
apparently.
Yang is that messed up, Ruby would be even more messed up.
No, Ruby's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, the way this is being presented, Ruby is also dead.
That's what we call an unfortunate gamer moment.
I'm not really sure how the fuck that happened. Also,
no,
apparently...
we can skip ahead.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but why would an ODST Marine showing up kill off Ruby and Tai Yang?
Because reasons.
Fair enough.
The drop pod landed directly
right
on
on them. Just
Stop asking questions, just to consume product.
The way this is being presented, I can't tell if Rookie is, like, physically there with her or somehow in her headspace. I'm assuming physically there, but...
So, yeah, she's physically there. She woke up. She was a floor below Yang, hearing Yang scream her head off.
Interesting.
And then, yeah, so apparently, yeah, Yang just casually lives in Beacon alone with no team.
Cool story.
And
Unfortunately,
as
I am
you
living near
do?
walls.
And they're also just casually allowing a hunter, a person with diagnosed extreme PTSD, schizophrenia, to be a huntsman.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes
Sneaky, what's the worst that could
sense.
happen there?
They kill
Death.
everyone around them.
Lots and lots of death.
They
No.
have
Everyone else has aura. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah, except for the also small part where someone with schizophrenia having a panic attack and going into a murderous rage would probably draw Grim to them, let alone everyone around them, as they try and kill them.
That's just the cost of doing business.
Ah, yes, the cost of doing business. My bad, of course. Yes.
How could you not foresee this?
Beacon, of course, is body affirming and does not have any sort of physical or mental health checkups at all before they give someone a gun and a license to use it. Beacon is extremely pro Second Amendment.
Yeah, you should be happy with that, Sneaky.
Here, child, have a gun. What happens if they hurt someone with it? Then it will be a valuable lesson.
Your child, commit a crime.
Excellent. We must teach the child to commit more crimes at a more rapid rate.
Oh god, I don't...
The greater the violence,
so yeah,
the better.
the final verdict is this story's got good spag, but holy shit is this plot just scattered. This plot is... I don't even know where they're going with this.
Schizo plot.
Schizo plot, yeah. We got some fucking grade A rats going on here.
Yeah.
So let's
VT tier rats.
let's find something to read to read us off for the night. Let's go with
I
books.
dropped you a lot of shit,
Wait,
Sneaky.
Sneaky, hold on. Let me consult the mental wheel of torture that I keep in my brain for explicitly this reason. Let's see. All right, let's see. What do we got on the shelf here? Okay, we've got. Okay, I see Star Wars. And what else? What else we got around here? RE0.
I actually don't know RE0.
I don't either, but I'm sure something like that exists.
Oh my god, women!
What the fuck happened now?
Women.
We have
be
started
shopping.
off with a.
Oh no. Why?
Wait, do they exist?
Women?
Oh.
No, they don't
We
exist.
No,
started
you
off with.
fucking idiot.
You put it. You said Star Wars. He immediately went to the Star Wars regular thing, and the first thing is a
Raylo.
Women.
shitty romance thing.
Fucking women,
For
man.
the bad boy.
Well, who are you telling to stop? The women or us?
Aren't
Yes.
just saying woman to literally everything, and yes, I would like you to stop reading these fucking Star
Well,
Wars
if
stories.
women
Am
would
I
stop
fucking
writing
wrong, though?
abuse stories where they get sexually satisfied by reading them, I would stop
don't
saying
fucking-
women moment.
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't fucking need to remember about all the fucking
Listen.
stories that they make. I
Listen.
don't fucking need to hear it. But you know what? I don't fucking need to hear you say it every single fucking time. We all know what they're doing. Jesus.
I
you
don't,
know
I
what?
don't
That's a
care if you
fair point.
dislike it. I'm not fucking wrong.
Crossover section,
What
video
angers me is
games,
Who fucking mad?
Destiny. Crossovers with Halo. 40 of them.
Oh no.
Why is there a has-been hotel crossover with Destiny? How do you end up in hell? Okay, actually, you know what?
I'm
okay,
sorry,
take
Yeah,
that
what?
hang on a minute.
Yeah, no, I take
Actually,
that
never
one back.
mind.
All right, you know what? We'll give this one the pass. Should we see if it's any good, Sneaky?
No.
Oh no.
Why would we ever do that?
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm concerned.
Oh
Cheers,
god.
bro. Cheers, bro. I'll
Then
drink
a
to that.
hunter gets teleported into hell. His presence breaks the laws of the universe, including heaven and hell laws. Apparently, heaven and hell
Oh,
laws
that's
are
sick.
not laws of the universe, resulting in both parties trying to get him. What they don't know is that he is a hunter and he is more powerful than literally everyone.
That's a lie.
Hmm.
Check my Twitter. Okay,
No.
no.
Oh dear lord. I remember stumbling on this fic, and it's just a cringe mess.
Ah, yes, of course. The Traveler's Lucifer. We've been over this. He's the Lightbringer. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wait,
true.
wasn't there like 6 Destiny DXD crossovers, Sneaky?
Yeah. Do we really want to look at them?
No.
I mean,
Do we really want to look at them?
it would be kind of funny, wouldn't it?
No?
Well.
Hmm.
True.
I didn't
High
know you
School
were into
DxD
masochism,
New
Art.
Light. In honor of the Armor 2.0 system, me
Yeah.
and friend
Well-
have decided to mix up our games with animes. This takes place after Forsaken and immediately after the Last Wish raid. I am amateur writer, so please keep this in mind when using criticism. Amateur writer just means you're not being paid for it. I will try and
Yeah.
keep characters consistent, but they will react the way I believe that I think they would react.
Bruh.
1,000 word chapters.
You know, great. There's a time and place for everything. And, clearly it's now.
Oh wow, we actually have a long boy here.
Oh, fuck.
The Supernatural Hunter. When a hunter and his ghost enter the Vault of Glass, they are forced into a Vex Gate. Alright. Along the way, they end up in DxD. Can this hunter deal with devils, fallen angels, and angels? Watch as he defies all odds and proves guardians are not to be messed with. Rated M for violence and language. Currently working on V2. Of
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
Uh,
Why
it's
would
also
you?
it's also hyper dead. It's been dead for 2 years now.
Excellent.
Kuroka times Guardian.
Okay.
Interesting.
Ogie.
Okay.
By provocations.
The Guardians of DXD. A Titan is captured by Vex and experimented on by them. In his escape, he is thrown into DXD. He will need to choose side and survive all the people lusting after his power. Actually, he doesn't really need to choose a side. And who knows, maybe a few young Guardians he saved will be stupid enough to look for him. Never mind, dead story. I see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so anyway, Halo. It's time for John Halo to take the stage.
That's my favorite. John Halo.
I love it when John Halo shows up. Okay,
John
let's see.
Doe.
We got Penumbra, the Black Plague, a pen, a notebook, and time alone. That's all the young wolf Jake needed, and unlike his Titan comrades, he liked to report on new findings and informations. So what happens when a taken anomaly guides him to a giant ring in the middle of space? This is set from the start of Halo 1. Full crossover with the trilogy. Except for the massive time difference. The absolutely massive time difference. Eyes up, Spartan! We were assigned to assist with Nav Spec War Research Division with some recent discovery of alien facility, the centerpiece of which seems to be a slipspace portal codenamed Bridge. There was a pause. Something went wrong. 2 chapters, 400 words.
Wow. How the fuck did that get fucking 18 favorites and 26 follows? Motherfucker posted 500 words in 2 goddamn years.
Yeah, it took him 2 years to post 500 words.
Okay, yeah, a year and a bit, but still, like, Christ.
I'm willing to put money down.
Whoa.
The first chapter is like 400 words, and the second is just an author's note that's about 87 or so.
I'm saying I've canceled the story, guys.
Yeah.
Yep. Yup. Max called it.
Amazing.
Chapter 1 is a 430 word chapter. And it's literally just recording 1. This is what happened here. And then chapter 2 is if you're looking for a new chapter to this story, it won't be happening. Like, imagine updating your story a year later. Like, you update your story a year later.
I mean...
Just to say I won't be updating my story.
You update your story a year later to say, I will only be updating on fucking AO3.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, boy, it's time to play the Banhammer game. Goodbye.
Oh, did a bot sneak in?
Oh, bot snuck in.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Somehow.
Yeah. But, Sneaky, don't you want to buy followers on bigfollows.com?
No, actually.
Understandable.
Not because I want to be legit, but because I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to spend money.
True.
Yeah, that sounds more like you.
Yeah. Always knew you had some
I will be
blood
only updating my stories on AO3 now.
You know,
no.
a few times I've been like, hey, there's a hiatus on a story. It was at the end of a new chapter that I made.
Yeah.
It was never just the chapter itself.
I will no longer be updating on this website. After 15 years here, I have realized I have outgrown this outdated system and its unintuitive ways.
Oh no.
Translation, I'm tired of being told how to do what I agreed to do.
Yeah, I'm tired of people telling me my stories are bad, so I want to go to websites that I can ban people from my comment section for.
Oh no.
Wait, does AO3 let you do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah. If the author doesn't like what you say, they can just ban you from the comments.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So literally, the only comments that appear on stories are positive ones.
Okay. All right. Question. Can I, as a reader, just blacklist authors I don't want to see in a feed?
Actually, yes.
All right, you know what? They're being fair then. They're giving roughly equal power. I mean, it's not actually equal, and I'm using roughly very loosely there.
Yeah.
But still.
Very much so. I have decided to leave this hellscape of a website after persistent harassment of me and my stories. To the point where people were emailing me, telling me my stories are bad, and that I am trash for being an awful writer. If you pay attention, I gave you 2 of my actual author names on AO3. I'm not hard to find. Just go to AO3. That's it. Type that into Google. I cannot link things on my profile because fanfiction.net deletes links. That's stupid. I'm never coming back here again. I'm not going to answer questions here ever again. I am done with being harassed. So
I don't think it's going to be all that much better on AO3 though. I really.
Good fucking riddance.
Here's the problem. He's talking about people emailing him directly. Buddy,
I would like to point
you were dumb enough
out
to put your email out there.
Yeah, that. B, I would like to point out 1 review, 3 reviews, 13 reviews, no reviews, 1 review. Like
I'd love to see the chat logs.
Like his largest review section is 75 reviews. This dude's sitting here being like, I'm being harassed. 75 people have sent me mean messages over the course of 5 years.
Not even 75. Like I bet like at least half of those are positive.
Oh, probably, yeah. But still, my point being is that like, I'm a maximum of 75 people have sent him mean messages over the course of 5 years.
No.
Bruh.
Like, bruh.
Yeah,
bruh. Who the heck would even go out with the way they're harassing? It's like, he's shit. Like this isn't like a big fandom thing he's working on, like My Hero Academia or whatever.
The thing though is like his longest story is, fair enough, 126,000 words. But I can kind of see why he might be getting hate for it. It's a Commander Cody times Obi-Wan story.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Let's be real here, boys. Like, I think 75 messages is like a weekday for Sneaky, to be honest.
Honestly, it is.
Yeah. Like, come on. You can do better.
And it's just like, also an OC shows up, possibly a self-insert, and they get hooked up with Captain Rex. So again, women moment. This is a woman. I'm not sure why anyone's surprised by this. I'll stop saying shit like this when people stop acting like it. It's just, this is just all so cringe. Yeah, self-insert, OC, wakes up as a Jedi, raised by Mandalorians, force healing.
Yo, Sneaky, this guy is already the count
OC times Jango Fett. Literally, this girl, this fucking self-insert OC, goes on to have relationships with Jango Fett, Captain Rex, and for some reason at some point in this saga, Obi-Wan fucks Jango Fett. It's a medieval Star Wars AU where the Force is actually magic and spells.
Yes,
what part of that is Star Wars anymore? Yeah, the fucking game called Star Wars. Let's go do a medieval fantasy version of it.
So, Star Wars fantasy?
I will literally ban
Get the fuck out.
Yours.
I'm absolutely, utterly fucking bad. Oh, and yeah, by the way, their harassment, good chapter, amazing chapter, fantastic story, amazing, great chapter. Not a single negative review here. Now, I can almost guarantee you I can go through every single chapter on here, and I love this story. Please continue this story. This amazing story, great story, amazing story, an awesome story. Like,
yeah, my man's saying
is the hate?
They're getting harassed.
Like, there's not even guest reviews.
Where's the hate? There's not even a single negative guest review. Like, if they're being harassed, are you telling me that the harassers are only emailing them? They didn't leave a single review?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, why?
Not a single review on any of their stories. All of their reviews are great chapter, love your stories.
Like,
There's not a single negative review here.
Unless they purge them all, but it's like
you can't purge. You can't purge username reviews.
Well, you can purge guest reviews, but yeah.
So just look in the 9K channel, Sneaky, because
oh no!
It is fucking funny.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, he posted on r/fanfiction, so you know it's fucking the funny.
Yeah, so this is the Discord server I got banned from.
Yep.
But yeah, so point being though is I'm going through literally all of their stories, and there is not a single negative review. Everyone is saying your stories are great. They are literally saying that ignore all of my reviews. I'm getting harassed. Totally trust me, guys. They're emailing me.
Like, this is reading it over. The other comments I think this person is like ultra sheltered and has literally no idea how to deal with any kind of conflict whatsoever. I think that's the only explanation.
I mean, they're posting on fucking r/fanfiction, so that's
not only that, they are posting a rant post, event post, to r/fanfiction after receiving a single comment. They received one comment saying they tagged something wrong, and saying you tagged it wrong means this is a comment not even from fanfiction.net. This is a comment from AO3. Because AO3
not only
does that.
Like, someone, right? They point out someone read the whole darn thing. Like,
yeah.
Someone read the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then said, by the way, you tagged this wrong.
Yeah. So anyway, as they're saying, I got a comment recently on a fanfic. My fic has no Omegaverse content, as we all know that's the alpha, beta, omega, forced sexual contact garbage that women love a lot. There are no hearts involved. Heats involved. So again, forced sexual contact, or drugs, hormones, or chemicals that induce sexual acts. I've tagged it as a power exchange story, which is a type of dominant submissive or master submissive relationship. They posted their comment on the last chapter, which means they've read the entire story. When I find something that makes me uncomfortable, I stop reading it. But if their comment is you tagged it wrong, that's not them being uncomfortable, that's them telling you that you tagged it wrong.
It's basically like they mentioned you spelled this wrong in passing.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you that's incorrect. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe you would read my entire story and then tell me something like that. Like, they read your entire story and then said, hey, I read your entire story. You didn't tag your story correctly. Like,
oh dear God, I kind of skimmed through this whole post and look at the bottom. It's like,
yeah, it just gets worse. Yeah, it just gets worse. Yeah. Is this just a subjective opinion? Should I even reply to them and tell them that no, this fic isn't about what they assumed, and I'm not going to change any of the tags, or should I merely delete their comment? See, this is what I'm talking about with AO3, and it's like, oh, you made an incorrect comment. I'm going to delete it. It's like, bruh.
I can understand some of the reasons why the policy is implemented, but it has no counterbalance. It's so abusable.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I actually do like fanfiction.net system in where you can delete guest reviews, because I do agree. Guest reviews are abusable, but in the same vein, it's free to sign up to the website. It's easy to sign up to the website. There is literally, it takes like 3 seconds to make an account on the website. So if you don't want your review deleted, it's 3 seconds out of your life. So there is a balance there in where user reviews can't be deleted, but guest spam can be. And, you know, I don't even know why they even allow guest reviews, but they do. So it's, you know, it's there. I think the ability to delete any commentary on your story shouldn't be allowed. Just flat out. You shouldn't be allowed to censor people.
Yep.
Now, again, the caveat here is obviously if the moderators or owner of the website want to have a certain level of decorum on their website, and they choose to set rules like don't be a raging asshole and make a review or comment on their story with nothing but slurs.
Nothing but the game word.
Right. Like, I can understand if they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to cut it off at that, and if you guys try posting stuff like that, we're just going to delete it, because you're obviously not posting a review of the story, you're obviously not commenting on the story, you're just being a prick. And it's like, okay, fine. Understandable. You want to keep a certain atmosphere, a certain interaction going on in the story section.
A certain bare minimum level of courtesy.
Right, and I get it. Should have tagged it as based in Red Pill. You tagged this stream wrong. Yeah, I've definitely tagged this stream wrong. Yeah. Yep. It's not educational at all. It's based educational.
Exactly.
God damn it.
How to be gaming.
The comment on my story is the following. You might want to tag this as non-traditional Omegaverse or dominant submissive or something else. It's up to you. Just making this is a straightforward warning. Some people are not comfortable reading dominant submissive stories. So it's best not to spring onto the unexpected. Alien biology and pack hierarchy are other tags that could be used, but I only understood what they meant after reading this story in completion. Therefore, I don't think it's a really sufficient way to warn people about what might be happening in this story sexuality-wise. It's not really a negative comment on this story, I just wish you would give better warning about the content involved in the story of the sexual nature. I'm sure you did not purposely set out to distress anyone, so I thought I would just leave a comment here letting you know.
That's incredibly polite for an internet comment, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, hey, you know, you have these two tags here. I didn't really understand what they meant. You know, now after reading your story, I understand what those tags are supposed to mean, and I can see where you're going with them. But as someone who hadn't read the story yet, I didn't understand what they meant. And I know this sort of sexual stuff can, you know, like, squick people out. So I think it would just be a polite thing to do is to better tag your story so people don't get surprised by the sexual content inside it. And it's like, that's completely reasonable. Like,
yeah.
Not only is it completely reasonable, it's said in a very polite way.
Like, that's like the least offensive way I could put that, to be honest.
And then she goes on to say, reading it over again, it's not really as aggressive as I thought it was, and it's nowhere near aggressive as the comments I usually get, and I'm honestly kind of panicking about it.
Holy fucking
Why?
shit.
I can't tell if they're panicking because they super misread the situation, or like...
I'll tell you why they're panicking. I don't want to cause people distress, but I refuse to change the tags anytime soon because I'm not writing Omegaverse stuff. But they didn't say...
They clearly think you are.
No, not only that. They said you might want to tag this as 1, non-traditional Omegaverse, which they said I'm not writing Omegaverse, so it's understandable why you wouldn't tag it as Omegaverse. Fair enough. Or dominant submissive sexual play or something similar. Basically saying, hey, there is tags that have this behavior in the sexualities in the story, so please just use one of these tags that everyone knows so they know what they're getting into. And they're hard focusing on the idea of Omegaverse, so they've clearly failed literacy because they completely missed the part where they said and or.
Yeah. You know,
They're not saying you have to tag it as Omegaverse, they're just saying tag it as something that is clear, blatant, and concise.
this is just fucking turbo
People
autism.
recognize. Yeah, really.
Honestly.
And then the author goes on to edit the post. Since I added the comment, I don't need the descriptions anymore. I don't know what that means, but I can only assume they decided to ignore everything. And so holy shit. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. Oh god. I'm just reading the comments in rapid fire and I just holy
I hate
shit.
what I see.
Yeah, I just hate all of this.
Yep.
I just hate all of this so much. And then we have a fucking poster here who's like, commenter is wrong, author is right. Apparently you also failed English.
Well, I mean, they comment on r/fanfiction. Failing English is like a fucking requirement for that.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. But yeah, this whole thing is just so fucking cringe. So cringe. Anyway, that's how we close out the night, gentlemen. We'll see you on Tuesday, because there's always more. And it always
By
gets
Sigmar,
worse.
it always gets